Hi, I'm Gail Brock, founder and CEO of Aerovault Trailers. I'm seen here in the center of our great Aerovault team. Peter Brock, the designer of the Aerovault, is to my left. The materials and construction methods used to build Aerovaults are second to none and quite extraordinary. Today, I want to show you how we cut an Aerovault nose sheet. I've highlighted the nose sheet here in red. We use a plasma cutter on a custom-made plasma table to cut the doors, as seen here highlighted in yellow, the holes for the door hinges, as seen here in red. The holes shown here in green are for the door latches and the 110-volt power port that comes standard with every Aerovault. And also shown here in the pink in lower left is the openings for the nose sheet to go over the chassis tubes. Unlike most trailers, the tubes for the Aerovault tongue are an integrated part of the chassis, so the nose sheet goes over them. The tongue being part of the chassis gives the Aerovault amazing strength, stability, and handling. So let's get started. Here is our plasma table. At the end is a stack of 1/8 inch 6061 grade aluminum, which is high quality aircraft and marine grade. The guys have placed rollers over the table because this is a heavy sheet, and they're picking it up and moving the sheet over the table. When the sheet is on the table, they remove the rollers as seen here. With the sheet now on the plasma cutting table, they secure a clip to the sheet to create a good ground as seen on the lower right. Before the cutter gets started, let me point out the table has a liquid in it to dissipate the heat as the plasma torch cuts through the sheet to the other side. The ribs the sheet sits on, elevating it above this liquid, are steel. The plasma torch hits these on the underside. You may occasionally see a flash when that happens. Let's go. Our operator is starting the program. The plasma torch is going to start on the part of the sheet nearest us. The plasma has just cut the hole for the door latch and is moving to the bottom corner of the door where it's going to cut a rounded edge. There are no sharp corners to snag or cut anything on. It's now making its way up, cutting one side of the door. Obviously, this sheet is at some point going to be curved to make the nose. We keep a tab every so often in the cut so the sheet stays intact. When the sheet is curved and fully installed on an Aerovault, with hinges installed, door latch installed, interior shelving unit installed, only then do we cut the tabs, releasing the door. This ensures the door maintains its perfect curvature. The cutter is now on the hinge side of the door. It is cutting the holes on each side of the door cut where we will rivet one side of the hinge to the nose sheet and the other to the door. The plasma torch is now down at the bottom of the sheet, cutting the slots for the chassis tubes for the nose sheet to go over. Here's a quick look at the other side of the door as it's being finished. Last step, the plasma torch is going to cut the entire perimeter of the sheet. The reason we do this rather than use the existing outer edges of the sheet as it comes to us from the mill is that 1, we want to ensure the nose sheet is always the exact correct dimensions. Second, we want to make sure the sheet is true and not skewed in any way. And lastly, we want to make sure that every cut on a sheet is clean. The cutter now goes back to its home position. The sheet is then taken to the next production cell where it will be curved. We will show you that in a forthcoming video. We hope you enjoyed watching just one of the custom methods we use to build high-quality Aerovaults. Thank you for watching.